Welcome to Beyond the Box. Today it's just Nikki and I coming at you. Not just, I think we're pretty awesome, just the two of us.
I agree.
So today we're just going to be talking about goals. A lot of time people this late in the year will say, I'm going to put off whatever I'm doing until January 1.
And set a New Year's resolution.
Yeah. I mean, we got 45 days left of the year.
Why
like
not?
there's
no time like the present.
Exactly.
No time like the present.
Yeah.
So before we get started, new location. Last podcast we were in the garage, Kara's house.
Yep.
The new house. So it now has a garage gym and all that kind of good stuff set up.
Yep.
Today we're in CrossFit Berzerk, and that is our home gym now. So we want to welcome you to CrossFit Berzerk, and you'll see a lot of us sitting here talking to you guys. So
Yeah.
it's a good place.
Thanks for
Good place.
buying a gym so that we could
Yeah, we
host
bought a gym.
podcast in
We
it.
did a thing. Bought a gym, and here we are. And real quick, we did buy a gym. Me and Stacey bought a gym, but along the way with buying this gym, I can't give enough credit to the people that are close to me. Kara, I'm gonna shout out Skeeter, Tammy, Shane, Shan, Brock, Lauren, and Cordell that have been a huge part of Sean. Huge part of getting this up and running, and everybody that has stayed at CrossFit Berzerk that were original members, and everybody that's come and joined us. So it wouldn't be here without with all those people and a lot of names I didn't name. But welcome to the home gym. So we did a thing.
Yeah.
So you want to set a goal? Come on here and set a goal with us. All right. So let's talk about goals. That's why wait till New Year's? There's no reason.
Yeah, I mean, even with nutrition, people say, oh, I'm just going to make it through the holidays with the least amount of damage possible. It's what? I mean, once you count holiday parties and the holidays itself, maybe 6 days. Like, why are you waiting 45 because of
Just
6
start.
days? I mean, go to your holiday parties, have a good time, but don't wait.
Don't wait. It's delaying. It's it's not taking that step. It's getting to that point that you go, I kind of think I want to do it, so what I'll say is, hey, I'm going to wait till after the holidays.
Yeah.
When really, you just got to take that first step forward, set those goals, and I think we'll both agree that when it comes to nutrition, it's the most important thing, that you're following a good nutrition plan, but we're also human, so there's days that we can have those things that we maybe crave during the holiday party. We just, in moderation, and do it smart. But then get right back on the wagon.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, I think even with starting this podcast, we kind of had some of those doubts about, do we do it? Do we not? Do we wait until a certain amount of time has passed? And once we dove into it, it was all less daunting.
Didn't need to wait.
Yeah, I mean,
it's the fear of the unknown.
Yeah.
So you're not sure exactly how you're going to approach the goal. You're not sure, what's my plan, and that's part of hitting a goal is you got to have that plan of action to help you through it and support.
Yeah.
We talked earlier about if I have a goal, there's no reason I need to keep it to myself. Some things that, we're privately going to do, but I might need your support. So why wouldn't I share what, this is what I'm trying to do. So when we go out, you might hold me accountable to the things I'm doing because you're giving me that support that I need because I shared with you what my goal is.
Yeah. I mean, like just yesterday, I did something around kind of that same theme. On Sunday, I was in here working on my butterfly pull-ups. Which,
yes, and it was a great video that you posted.
I mean, it's been something that's been really hard for me because I had like the issues with the shoulder coming in. So like I was very, very careful even with kipping when I started CrossFit about that, trying to build up that strength and all of that.
Keep yourself safe.
Yeah, and so like it's one of those things like, I was in here alone on a Sunday.
So let me go for it.
But it was one of those things, I'm like, I took the video just so that I could check my own progress. And as soon as like I saw it back, I'm like, you know what? Like people need to know that the process
It is a process.
that the process is hard.
process.
It doesn't come overnight. And that, like, it's okay to look silly. I mean, there's some videos that, like, I was watching back, I'm like, oh my God.
We're all so serious all the time. We think that we have to be perfect, and we don't. I mean, that puts way too much pressure on us as individuals. We don't have to be perfect. We can come in and we can giggle. I don't know how many times I've done a box jump, and my toe will catch.
Yeah.
I fall down. I get back up.
Yeah.
I giggle. I'm okay. Look kind of, silly, but it's just, we're not perfect. We're not designed to be perfect. So,
Yeah.
if you kip a little funny, you kip a little funny. But if you fall off a box, you fall off a box. It's no perfection.
Yeah. No, the whole time that I was like thinking about it, I kept on thinking, do you remember the really big caterpillar from Ant's Life or whatever Bug's Life?
Bug's Life.
He finally gets his wings and there's these little tiny wings on the back.
I'd rather put some tiny wings on that video just to touch that up a bit. Yes. But it's a goal. It was a goal to get that particular movement, and you worked towards it. It didn't come overnight, and you got surprised that the hard work that you did. Guess what?
Yeah,
it
it's
worked.
starting to pay off, and that's definitely not alone. I mean, I've talked to coaches here about what works for you, what has worked with you with training other people, because I've done a lot of research online, but it's one thing hearing it from someone and knowing exactly what has worked for other people. I mean, it kind of brings it to home, like versus seeing it on YouTube and you're like, does that really work?
Yeah.
But when you talk to another coach and they're like, yeah, try this and this, then like
that's the support we talked about
Yeah,
too.
for
Because
sure.
we need go and talk to somebody. This is not working for me. What did you do? And you give that a try. And it's still the process. It might not be snap a finger, it's done, but you might find something that clicks and allows you to just get a little bit better, and that's what you're looking to do. It's a goal.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we're all trying to do is not get so attached to those end goals that we either give up in the process or that we just don't start the process altogether.
Right.
It's just being willing to commit to looking
Commit
silly.
to, something.
So we are coming back at you. We had a little bit of a situation with a free fridge that
People got excited over.
People like free things.
And we'll see if they actually take it. We told them what was wrong with it, and we'll see if they drag it out of here and take it home and try to fix it. But we're going back to talking about goals, So they had a goal of taking that refrigerator home. So we just have different goals. So talking about the process of a goal, and everybody has, I look at just a gym here. We have, all our members, and if we sat down with all the members and we said, what are your goals? I bet you we would get a different answer from each person. And if we asked them, have you set a plan to get to that goal? We'll have some people say, yes, I have set a plan. And some people say, I thought about setting a plan, but I've really never, ironed out what I want to do. I just keep on working. So everybody, kind of approaches things differently. It's not a one size fits all kinds of deal.
Yeah, I think one thing that is consistent when you talk to people who have accomplished their goals is what we said before, like that support system, like whether it be just having someone to bounce ideas off of, or someone who's like a full-on accountability partner that's checking in that you're accountable to.
Everybody works differently. Some people need that. That's a big thing here. Some people need that accountability. So those group classes is what holds them accountable. Their friends hold them accountable. You say, I'm gonna be at the 4:30 class, and you don't show up, and all of a sudden your friends are like, they're texting and saying, where were you? And now you're like, I was just sitting on my couch. No, that's not. Get yourself here. And
I mean, even last week I was hanging out with the boys, and Jeff was gonna make a pizza, and then Dave said he was coming to the workout, and suddenly we're sitting here chilling after the workout right before the storm. And
somebody said, get on into this gym.
Nothing against Jeff's pizza. I mean, the ingredients sounded
really good.
Bomb.
Really good. There's so many different goals we all look at. We're both in health and fitness. I know the people that are in our lives are like-minded folks, and we just hit it all in a different way. But even though we might not share our goal out loud, we know we're all working towards being healthier, living a better quality of life, living a longer quality of life. So we all kind of get there in different ways.
Yeah, I mean, it goes back to that, the five people that you spend the most time with have a tremendous impact on your life. And so even if you're not talking about specific things, it really shapes the direction.
It's not about action too. People talk, but it's it's what what the person actually does.
For sure. I mean, like a big one for me is alcohol. Like I don't like drinking a lot. Omar, my boyfriend, he drinks even less than I do. And like, I know that it's something that you think about the effects. Like, we both have done the Whoop thing and seen the impact that it has on our bodies and our recoveries.
And people don't understand the impact that, alcohol and sugar have on your body. Our Whoops, they break it down to you real quick. The very next day that your recovery based upon what you have eaten and what you have drank affects your recovery and affects your body.
Oh, for sure. I mean, and I had a blast at the fair last week, but I didn't have a drink of alcohol, and I told Nikki the next morning, like, I woke up feeling hungover just from fried food and sugar.
Because it's something that you don't normally
it's
partake
not my
in.
norm.
We got very excited when we saw the fried chips. We're like, oh, we're going to go for it, and the red velvet
funnel cake. Yep.
And the topping was the corn, like, dunked in the butter. And I think I told a lady, just do it twice and we'll be good. But I felt rough the next day because it wasn't quality whole foods I was eating.
Yeah.
And then we did 1,000 box step-ups the next day, and you even said that. My
sweat was a little saltier than normal.
Because we took in all that. So what you eat and what you do affects, you might not be able to see it immediately, but your internal organs, it sees it immediately what's happening. But the fair was really fun. The food was great. So we have 1 year to recover from that, and we'll be right back at it next year because once again, we're not perfect. We got excited when we saw all the garbage. We're like, like kids, garbage, let's eat it, So.
Well, yeah.
And Omar didn't stop us, though. I thought at one point Omar would be like, you two need to behave yourself, but Omar just let us go. He didn't put us in check.
He did make sure that I had protein and vegetables when we got home, though.
So he did put you in, took care of you. But, like I said, it goes back to we're not perfect. We do the best we can to watch what we eat, what we do. Set goals, small goals, big goals, because I think that's another thing with goals. Sometimes people will set this huge goal it's attainable. But as humans, we like instant gratification on some things. So if we set this huge goal that's going to take us 2 years to get, most of the time people will fall off that. We set smaller goals that are achievable to get to that bigger goal. That I think that allows us to be a little bit more successful. And
it's like one of the things that you talked about in one of our first podcasts was that you set a goal for training for a week. So keeping it to that kind of sprint of a week
you can
instead
do it.
of the whole marathon.
Because weight loss, that's another thing. People, you don't gain weight overnight, so you're not going to lose the weight overnight. It's going to be a process. It can be a goal, but if we have to lose 60 pounds, we need to take it in maybe 3 to 5 pound increments, so that it's something that we can find success in what we're doing, and we still work towards that end goal. But it needs to be in small groups so we have some success of what we're doing. We're going to work hard. You want to see some kind of return and some kind of success on it.
And then also like taking that opportunity to reevaluate your goals along the way. I mean, I know when I first started CrossFit, I thought that I was going to get down to my it was pre-CrossFit, so like all you go off is weight. I'm like, I'm going to get down to my high school, college weight of 120, 130.
Then you start moving weights and you're like, oh, there's muscle coming. This is not happening.
Then you put on muscle and you're like, oh, this is
so much way better. Way better. And that's what's the really cool thing. That's, I think, why we both love CrossFit. It's for everybody, for every shape, size, height, color. It doesn't matter. It's for everybody. And when somebody walks into the gym, there's I can tell you, especially this gym, there's no judgment here. You're doing something that's good for you. So coming in here is a goal. I'm going to come in here. I'm going to work out 3 or 4 days a week. I'm going to make sure that I'm the healthiest I can possibly be, and we support each other through that process. There's zero judgment. It doesn't matter. We're just getting in here, and we're all grinding. We're all working hard, and we're all. We all have, set to that goal of health and fitness.
And then within that larger goal, all of our paths look a little different. So.
Look a little bit different, that's for sure. But we all have them.
Exactly.
So I think we go back to what we talked about from the very beginning. Don't wait till the 1st of January to go, oh, my New Year's resolution. Most New Year's resolutions fail. It's an excitement thing. I'm going to go, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And then you people don't always carry through with it. If you have a goal no matter what it is, put a plan of action into play and start it.
Yeah.
Start it. There's
Yeah.
going to be bumps. Might not be perfect,
Yeah.
but start moving towards that goal that you want. Don't wait.
Yeah.
You got 45 days.
Exactly.
Only 6 days of really crazy eating, right?
Yeah, exactly. And if y'all need help with any of that, Nikki and I and all of the coaches here are here for you.
for you.
And if you're not local, we can help connect you with someone. We got a community here, so
Absolutely.
if you want to hear more things like this of Nikki and I, definitely make sure that you like this video and that you're subscribed. And if you have any athlete recommendations that you'd like to see on future podcasts, be sure to drop us a comment with those names, and we'll see if we can make that happen.
That's it. All right, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and check back with us in a couple weeks, and we'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
Thanks.